12 side hustles you can do from your phone, $600 plus per day. Let's be honest, if you're reading this article, you probably have a phone or a laptop. And with this thing, you can make as much as $600 per day with the 12 side hustles that I'm showing you in today's post. Virtual friend. Well, we are starting strong here. I know this might sound like straight out of a sci-fi novel, but nowadays you can actually get paid to be someone's virtual friend. And yes, you heard me right. Websites like Friend PC, Rent-A-Friend, and Papa are a part of this new trend. And before you start imagining all sorts of wild scenarios, let's keep it simple. These sites are 100% legit, and you can earn money simply by texting or chatting with someone who's feeling lonely. But of course, as with anything on the internet, there's always a bit of the weird and wonderful mixed in. But from all the platforms, Papa is probably the most trustworthy. And to get started with Papa, all you need to do is visit papa.com and sign up. It's almost as easy as ordering a pizza online, except instead of getting a pizza, you get to make someone's day a little bit better, and you get paid for it. On average, by being a Papa Paul, you can make up to $3,000 per month. Now, remember that this is the internet, so when you're building these online friendships, keep it strictly conversational. Like imagine you're talking to a friendly stranger on a bus or something. So, common sense is your best friend here, not just the virtual ones. So, I'm giving virtual friendships a 2 out of 10. And the score is so low only because we have way better side hustles coming up that pay significantly more money. Hear this and grow rich. In the clandestine corridors of wealth and power, a covert experiment funded by billionaires, rooted in CIA research. Medium.com. Google opinion rewards. Now, you've probably heard already people talking about survey sites. And let's be honest, most of them are literally scams. But this is something completely different, something from a company you all know, Google. I'm talking about Google Opinion Rewards. That is an app that you can download on your phone where basically, after you sign up, you just answer questions and get paid directly by Google. And yes, it is as simple as that. Now, this probably isn't going to replace your full-time job, but it's a really good way to make some money on the side. And here is how it works. You just download the app, and then Google starts sending you surveys. And the questions can be really random. For example, they might ask which of these places would you want to visit, Machu Picchu, the Grand Canyon, or Dubai. You just pick an answer, and you're done. Now, as I said, the income is not the best with $1 per survey, but you can answer surveys in a pretty short amount of time, and you can do this directly from your phone. 2 out of 10. Selling. Well, now brace yourself because this might sound like a joke for you, but it's very real. Ready for it. You can make money by selling your poop. I know it sounds crazy, but stay with me. There's a company called Human Microbes that is in the business of buying human stool, and they do so for science. I'm not sure exactly what they do with it, but it's all written on their website, and they have some pretty strict criteria for the kind of stool they accept. Believe it or not, it's like the Olympics of bowel movements, and I guess not everyone's going to qualify for the team. But this is not even the best part. This company offers $500 for each stool donation. And so, if you're one of those people who has a regular daily routine, you could make up to $180,000 per year. That's right, your bathroom could be the next Wall Street. So, next time you're in there, just think about the potential cash flowing away. I'm giving it a solid 3 out of 10. Voiceovers. Now, have you ever thought that your voice could actually make you money? Well, with voiceovers, you can make more money than you think, and you don't need any fancy high-tech microphone to get into this. You can literally use your phone. That is more than enough. You can go on websites like Upwork.com or Fiverr, that is like the eBay for skills, where you set up a gig, which is just a fancy way of saying create a little page where you advertise your voice, and then record a few samples. Now, these samples could literally be anything, like you narrating the epic tale of how you found your lost sock or something. And even if you're stuck for ideas, just look at other voiceover gigs on Fiverr for inspiration. Then when someone buys your gig, they'll send you a script that you then read out loud, record on your phone, send back to the client, and you get paid. I've got some friends that are actually in this business, and they have turned this into a full-time job. I'm giving voiceovers a 4 out of 10. I am. Now, imagine turning the photos on your iPhone or Android into real money. I've found a site that takes this to the next level and pays even more. It's called IM, and IM is a stock photography website that specializes in authentic, high-quality imagery. And guess what? Many of the stunning photos that look like they're shot by pros could actually be taken with your phone since the cameras of modern phones can take really high-quality photos these days. Now, here comes the interesting part. Some of these images sell for around $300 each. And to join in is very simple. Just head over to im.com, click on for contributors, and then tap sell your work. From there, it's very easy to create an account and start uploading your images. But here's the deal, the amount of money you make depends on how aesthetically pleasing and eye-catching your photos are. And you get a 55% cut from IM. So you can expect to earn around $192 per photo. Not too bad for something you might have done just for Instagram. Anyway, I'm giving I am a 4 out of 10. Ibotta. Now, probably a lot of you go grocery shopping, right? Well, picture this. Every time you go grocery shopping, you're potentially leaving money on the table. And I'm not talking about finding a dollar bill on the floor. I'm talking about earning cash back on the things you were already buying anyway. Well, Ibotta is an app that pays you for shopping. And here is how it works. All you have to do is download Ibotta on your phone. And next time you go grocery shopping, open the app and scroll through to find products you were planning to buy anyway. And most big stores are on it, like Target, Walmart, and many more. Ibotta also throws in these bonus items where you get paid just for buying pretty much anything. But after shopping, don't forget to grab your receipt because that is what you need to scan with the app to be able to receive the cash back. Now, I've been using Ibotta for almost 1 year, and during this time, I earned $684.192. That honestly is not too bad for just scanning some receipts. Not a life changer, but certainly a grocery game changer. 5 out of 10. YouTube thumbnail. Now, a lot of you probably know that you can make money on YouTube with ad revenue, affiliate marketing, and so on. But it's also true that one of the keys to a successful YouTube video is the thumbnail, that little image you click on when you choose a video. It's like the cover of a book or the window display of a shop, pushing you to take a closer look, right? But a lot of YouTubers don't create these thumbnails themselves, they outsource it to other people. And since the thumbnail is such an important part of their job, they are willing to pay a lot of money for the service. And this is where you come in. You can either set up a shop on Fiverr, or you can find jobs on Upwork where YouTubers are searching for thumbnail designers. And when you get your first clients, you could then use the app Canva, for example, that has pre-made templates that you can then modify and spice up with your own touch. A lot of people have turned this into a full-time job, but even if you're just looking for a side hustle, you can easily make $11,000 or more per week once you've got a steady flow of clients. YouTube thumbnails receive a 6 out of 10. Instagram. Now, at number 5, we have Instagram. I know what you're thinking. Instagram isn't that just for posting selfies and food pics. Well, there's a whole other side to Instagram that could transform it into a money-making machine. And you don't need to be an influencer with millions of followers either. I personally know a lot of people that make a ton of money with what is known as faceless Instagram theme pages. And these are pages where you post content focused on a specific niche, and you don't even have to show your face. For example, take the account Success Steps, with over 1.5 million followers that is within the business niche. And as you can see, the posts are often just stacks on a picture. And the best part, you don't need to be a graphic designer to create these images. In fact, you can use tools like Canva, Snappa, or even Paint.net. Now, you're probably asking, but how do you actually make money with this method then? Well, it's through something called shoutouts. This is usually an advertisement for a company or another account where you shout them out and you link back to their account in the description of your post. So, it's just like saying, hey, check out this cool account, but getting paid for it. So, once you've built up your page, you can start charging for these shoutouts. And believe it or not, there's a ton of money involved with this. I've personally a lot of money buying shoutouts to promote some of my accounts, which I then use to sell products. Now, if you want to try this method out, let me give you some suggestions. You can list your shoutout services on sites like shoutcart.com. And with your Instagram page, you're not just limited to shoutouts. You can also do affiliate marketing or even promote your own products. So, how do you grow your Instagram account quickly, you might ask? Well, just make sure to post 2 to 3 times a day, stick to one niche, and mix it up a little with feed posts, reels, and stories. Also, don't forget to use relevant hashtags, and you could also engage with other big pages in your niche by commenting on some of their posts. And there's honestly nothing stopping you from running a personal page too if you want to be an influencer. I'm giving it a 6 out of 10. Google Ad Specialists. Google is like the internet's attention magnet, and a big chunk of its massive revenue comes from those ads you see on all the search result pages. And a lot of companies are ready to pay a lot of money to people that create these simple ads for them. These people are called Google Ad Specialists, and they make a really good amount of money. And you could see it for yourself. Just go on Upwork.com, type in Google Ad Specialist, and you'll see specialists earning over $100 per hour, and some of them have earnings of over $1 million. I know what you're thinking, but I don't have any experience when it comes to creating Google Ads. I literally don't know anything about it, so I guess I can't start doing this side hustle. And that's not true because becoming one is way easier than you think. In fact, you can just go on Skillshop with Google.com, where Google itself will train you to become a Google Ad Specialist, and everything for free. 7 out of 10. Proofreading. Now, proofreading is another side hustle that you can easily do from your phone that has a really high earning potential. And it's pretty much what it sounds like. You go through various documents and printed materials, and you just keep an eye out for errors. And when I say errors, I mean anything from spelling mistakes to grammatical slip-ups. The beauty of this side hustle is that you don't need to be a walking English dictionary or have an English degree. I mean, as long as you know English and understand basic writing, you're set to go. But it gets even better. There are tools like Grammarly that reviews spelling, grammar, punctuation, and much more. It's like having a safety net, ensuring that what you proofread is 100% correct. Now, finding work is really easy. Just head over to websites like Clickworker, Fiverr, or Upwork that directly connect you with people who need a second pair of eyes on their work. And this is exactly where you come in. As for the earnings, they can range from $15 to $100 per hour. So, let's say you spend 6 hours a day proofreading some documents. Well, that could potentially be an $188,600 per month side hustle that you can do from your phone. Not bad. 8 out of 10. App tutorials. At second place, we have a side hustle that involves creating how-to videos about using apps on your phone. Nowadays, most phones have screen recording apps built in, so with this tool, you can record yourself navigating through different apps, tweaking settings, or just showing off cool features of your phone. The idea is to share your knowledge and help others understand their devices better because, let's be honest, almost everyone has a phone these days, and there are so many people that are not aware of a lot of different features that these devices come with. By uploading these screen-recorded tutorials on YouTube, you can make money with the platform's ad revenue system. Every time someone watches your video and sees an ad, you earn money. As you can see, a lot of these types of videos get millions of views, earning hundreds of thousands of dollars every month just by showing people how to use different apps. You can do everything just from your phone. 9 out of 10. Etsy. Now, Etsy is a platform you might associate with handmade crafts and vintage items, but you can also use the power of artificial intelligence or AI to create a successful business on Etsy. The idea here is simple but genius, and this is how it works. After you've downloaded the Etsy Sellers app on your phone, just create a list like this one. As you can see, it says, turning your photo into a painting. That sounds high-tech, but it's incredibly simple to do. There are a lot of AI tools out there that can do just that, and one example is Midjourney. But you can also find many more apps just by searching in your app store for AI generators or painting generators. And if you've ever tried one of these tools, you know how amazing they are at transforming ordinary photos into stunning art pieces. So let's do some quick math to understand the earning potential here. Let's go back to the Etsy store we checked out earlier that has over 50,000 sales, and assuming they made $10 profit per sale, which is honestly quite conservative and is probably way more, we're talking about $500,000. Doing this definitely a 10 out of 10. There is a lot of research when it comes to making these amazing posts, so if you want to stay up to date with new money-making methods, consider following me. Also, if you enjoyed this content, you will probably enjoy other content of mine right here. Do check out other content of mine. I appreciate every single one of you reading.